Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy Jingle. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. I've been busy, either that or I've been slacking on you guys. I'm hoping that I can get back into the rhythm of getting more videos out for you guys, but I have something very, very special in store for you today that I'm so hyped about. It was probably one of my most anticipated physical media releases of the year, and it actually shadow dropped over the weekend at Flashback Weekend that I had a buddy at. But before we get into it, please remember to like and share this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. If you're interested in more horror content or movie reviews like this or physical media unboxing, stay tuned because I have a lot more on the way. But let's get into it. So today we are going to be talking about none other than Synapse's brand new, not even up for pre-order yet, release of The Deadly Spawn. Now, this is a classic 80s B creature feature that's so amazing, and I've been wanting it to get a high quality release for some time now. So I actually ended up getting this because one of my good buddies was at Flashback Weekend over the weekend, and I saw that Synapse shadow dropped it, and they were there. And I was like, oh my gosh, dude, I'm so jealous that you're there, man. Like, I wish I was there so I could grab one. And he was like, dude, I'll grab you one, no problem. Like, just pay me back when I get back and we're all good. So I was like, hell yeah, I'll gladly take one. Like, I'm super, super excited about this. So this release is going up for pre-order tomorrow on Friday, I believe, at noon. And it's going to be limited to 5,000 units. So get your orders in as soon as you can. I'm sure this release will sell out. I'm not sure how fast it'll sell out, but I feel like this is a title that people have been wanting to get some sort of high quality release for a very long time. Now, it does come at a $75 price tag, but I'm here to tell you guys if it's worth it. So let's talk a little bit about the movie at first. So the movie in question, as I said before, is The Deadly Spawn. There's the movie poster, such an iconic movie poster, throwback to the like monster movies of the 50s and 60s. I absolutely love it. It was released in April of 1983, and it was directed by Douglas McKeown, I believe is how you pronounce it. Didn't recognize, I think this was the only film that he's directed, at least if I remember looking or remember correctly. The effects, though, in this were by John Dodds, who is one of my favorite special effects artists ever. He did the effects in Spookies, which is like one of my favorite cheesy, like guilty pleasure movies ever. I absolutely love Spookies. It's also a Vinegar Syndrome staple. He also did the effects in Night Beast, My Demon Lover, 17 episodes of the anthology series Monster, as well as he even went on to do some more like mainstream films like Ghostbusters 2 and Death Becomes Her. This guy grinded and is a legend. His special effects and artwork are so amazing. They're next level. He even studied under special effects legend Dick Smith, who is like the godfather of effects. So this release comes with two different aspect ratios and a theatrical and original audio. I actually ended up listening to the original audio, and I believe I did the 1:3:1 aspect ratio. It's fit more to look like a VHS. I figured that would be the best way to watch it. There's also a widescreen like 1.661. That's more of a European widescreen. I haven't checked that out, but I will eventually. I'm pretty sure the other times that I watched this, the quality was just so bad because I remember watching it on like Tubi or something, and it was definitely like a VHS rip of some sort. I have never owned this, like I said. So every time I watched it, the quality was not there, and the quality of this 4K is absolutely insane. But we're gonna get into that. So the Deadly Spawn is about this like this meteorite that crash lands on Earth, and this alien comes out of it and nests in the basement of this family. And it's a true tribute to the classic monster movies of the 50s and 60s. That's what I absolutely love about it. I'm a monster kid at heart. I love creature features. They're my favorite kind of my favorite subgenre of horror. The transfer on this release is freaking amazing. You can tell straight away from the beginning, like even in like the dark scenes of the night, everything looks so well. And who would have thought that we would ever get a 4K transfer of The Deadly Spawn? Like, I never thought this would ever happen. I'm so hyped about it. There is a ton of film grain in this release. If that's something that turns any of you off, I personally love it. I just want you guys to be aware that there is a ton of film grain, but I think it just looks so amazing. This has also never sounded better either. I'm a soundbar guy. I don't have a fancy sound system, but it sounded amazing on my Sony soundbar. The score is so amazing. It's so diverse. Like it goes from vintage jazz piano to like menacing synthesizers when the monster's coming into contact with the cast, and the reds in this are insane. They're so bright and vibrant. Like the blood, it shines when it's on screen. It's absolutely amazing. This monster movie is done so well too because they don't show you the monster right away. I mean, you do see it soon, but there's like a buildup of it in the shadows. And I guess they just used like cardboard cutouts that were made to look like monsters, which is really, really interesting. There's like bubbling, gurgling monster noises that just adds so much to the movie. I love it. And like I said, the reveal of the monster is so effective. There's nasty, stretchy, slimy practical effects. They're freaking badass. John Dodds is next level. Like his artwork is so amazing. He's so creative. Like I've never like Spookies, for instance, the monsters in that are so diverse and they're so like animated. It's absolutely amazing. The main character, his name is Charles. He's this monster kid. He's a big horror fan. His room is filled to the brim with horror movie posters, and he's watching movies right when you meet him. It's so awesome. I love that. This actually came out before Friday the 13th part 4, I believe. So was that an influence on Tommy Jarvis? Anyways, there's also these little squiggly worm things that are just amazing. They look so good on this transfer. I'm not, trying not to give a ton of it away because I want you guys to experience this. I feel like this is one that definitely needs to get more eyes on it. The creature design is amazing. Like the more mouths and teeth and monsters, it just makes them so much cooler in my opinion. The water dripping from the creature's mouth in the flooded basement, it looks so clean and so good on this 4K transfer. I absolutely loved it. The, this movie, like I said, is just a great B movie, and I hope it gets some more eyes from this release. The twist at the end is also perfect. I absolutely love a good twist ending, and I would love to see more of the older Synapse titles get 4K releases, Black Roses in particular, which John Dodds also did the special effects on Black Roses. I absolutely love Black Roses. It's one of my favorite ever. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the special features. We have an interview with Alyssa Neal, who is the girl who gets her face ripped off, and she loved working on the film, and you can tell that she really like. She was also in I think it's called I Drink Your Blood, which that's kind of like what started her career, but Deadly Spawn definitely had a big influence on her career. There's also another feature called Return to the Spawning Ground, and that was my absolute favorite. It's like a 25-minute long feature, but it's an in-depth look at the house where the movie was filmed, and you get to go on a walkthrough with the guy who plays Charles, the main kid, John Dodds, and one of the producers of the film. And one thing that's really interesting is he said when they filmed the movie, they were actually in a drought in New Jersey where the movie was filmed, and they had to have like watchers on each side of the block watching for cops because they were like spraying water and stuff to make it look like it was raining, which is really funny. I thought that was really interesting. The honestly, like the special features in this set make it so much better. Like they were amazing. You get to watch the actor who played all three of these guys go through the house and tell all kinds of stories and stuff. It was amazing. There's also an archival feature of John Dodds, and he's showing off like his creations, and you even get to see the Night Beast creature mask in the back, which is awesome, and he kind of plays with it a little bit. It's really ironic too, because I just watched Night Beast like 2 nights ago. He calls him Bob the Night Beast, which is really funny. He shows the mechanics of the mother Deadly Spawn too, which is just so awesome. This is like one of the reasons why I love watching and collecting physical media is for the special features. I absolutely love seeing the horror movie magic and the way that the special effects are done and stuff like that. But Those two features were definitely my favorite. There's also a comic prequel sample reel that you can go through. That was super cool. You just hit the chapter button, throw on your remote, and it shows like a prequel of what the Deadly Spawn was up to before it hit Earth, which is really interesting. There's another really cool featurette that's these news TV clips about the Deadly Spawn, and it's like 45 minutes long, and it's like this it just makes me wonder where they found this at, because they actually are getting like a review from WNBC, and the mother Deadly Spawn actually ends up eating one of the news anchors at the end, and it was just so awesome. Like where did they find this? There's also a part in that featurette where they talk about Metamorphosis, the alien factor, which is actually an unofficial sequel to Deadly Spawn. I believe it was called Deadly Spawn 2 in Japan or overseas, but it goes by Metamorphosis, the alien factor here. I've never seen that. I just bought the VHS. I have to check that out. Would love for Synapse to do a 4K of that as well. There's also archival footage of Ted Boas, who is one of the head producers of this, and he also did several other like really, really good practical effects 80s horror movies. That was so awesome. He's actually on this news channel, and people are calling in and asking him all kinds of questions. It was really, really fun. There's also a vintage public access show with an interview with one of the editors, Mark Harwood, on there, which was really cool. They even have the original audition tapes with the cast, which was really fun to watch. And that was like almost an hour-long feature, which is just crazy. Like, how are they thinking to keep this stuff? Like, why can't more movies have this stuff on there? Like, I just love that they must have been really passionate about this project back then, because there's so many extras and so much stuff I had no idea existed. There's also an alternate opening sequence. I didn't really notice a difference on that besides the color of the credits slash title card. There's also archival behind the scenes footage showing the cast and crew doing like the effects and stuff, and I just love that stuff so much. And then there's a TV spot and theatrical trailer and still gallery as well. And these were some of my favorite pictures from the still gallery. They were so awesome. I don't want to spoil it too much for you guys, but it was so awesome. So that was one picture. They just look like they're having so much fun. They put a little hat on the creature that says Deadly Spawn. I love that one. These look so good. They definitely took their time and restored all these photos as well. This one, you can see the mother spawn, and you can see like the tubes going underneath it, which were definitely used to control the mouth and stuff. Like, this thing was just a massive puppet. It looks so amazing. And then this last one, you see John Dodds there with the miniature and the giant spawn. I absolutely love that. It is so amazing, guys. This was such an amazing release. I will flash this on here for you guys quick if you want to pause the video. This is what the back of the J card looks like. It has all the features listed on it and like all the specs and stuff of the movie. So let's go through the release itself, guys. This is an amazing release. So this is how it comes wrapped up. You have the J card there that says the Deadly Spawn. This is a 4K and Blu-ray included in here. There's the side. Like, dude, this artwork is just amazing. Here is the front. Like, I love this artwork. This is probably my new favorite release in my collection. This is a slam dunk release from Synapse, and the back is so amazing. That is like, this is the coolest artwork I have in my physical media collection, hands down. It is just insane. Next, I will show you guys the movie itself. So this is the slipcover. Love that, guys. The effects in this are amazing. Like I said, this, and then you get the like regular movie poster, and this is also reversible, and you get the second title of the film. I think it was called Return of the Aliens Deadly Spawn overseas. So it's got a reversible artwork, which I always love when they do that. And then the inside here, you've got some art cards, which are awesome. They are double-sided too, which is really cool. I love these things. I know a lot of people don't really like this stuff, but this one like is just different because you get like behind the scenes pictures with the crew and stuff. I just love that stuff so much, guys. But yeah, I'll go through these for you guys really fast. You can check that out. Look at him. He's painting the teeth. Now, supposedly he made the all the Spawn's teeth were made out of real dental acrylic, which is really interesting. But this is so sick, guys. Like this release is a slam dunk. It's expensive, I know, but it's limited, and like the love they put into this is definitely present. Like you can tell how passionate they were about this film and getting this release out. The case is clear. It's a clear Blu-ray case, which I'm not a big fan of, but there are the discs right there. You've got the 4K there, and then that's what the artwork on the Blu-ray looks like. Not only do you get this movie and super sick slipcover and hard box, you also get a really awesome booklet that's like 53 pages. It's got the classic movie poster on there. And one thing that's really cool about this movie poster, actually, so it was made by the Hildebrandt brothers, and they were also very famous for the B Star Wars poster, Star Wars Episode 4, which is really awesome. I believe that was the UK poster. But yeah, they did the poster artwork for Deadly Spawn. They are amazing. And one of them, Tim Hildebrandt, was actually a producer on this movie, I believe, if I remember right. So that's pretty cool. But I'll just flip through this really quick for you guys. It starts off with like an excerpt from Fangoria number 17, which is really awesome. And then we go into an interview with Tim Hildebrandt, which is sweet. You get one with John Dodds. There's like his concept art and stuff for the Deadly Spawn. And then you also get a segment by Michael Gingold on the sequel at the end of this. Like I said, I don't want to spoil this for you guys, but it is just amazing. I can't wait for you guys to be able to go through this set. Like I said, I am blown away by this. And then the last thing, the cherry on top that comes with this amazing set, you get a poster, which is awesome. So you get the classic movie poster artwork for the Deadly Spawn, and then on the other side you get I think it's Japanese or Chinese or Korean movie poster, which is awesome. I love these. I also love that they didn't like put like Synapse on this. Sometimes like I don't like to display them because they'll say like Scream Factory or whatever, or Arrow Video, but like I might end up hanging this up because this is awesome. I'm so excited that Synapse decided to put this out. I'm looking forward to Prom Night, Frankenhooker. They're also doing a Hello Mary Lou Prom Night 2, and they're also doing Fright Night 2, which is just going to be huge. This release was $75 and it was 100% worth it. It's a slam dunk of a release. Like, I think as of now, this is my release of the year. Like before this, it was the Reanimator set from Ignite Films, which like I thought that would be so hard to top because Reanimator is like in my top 3 favorite horror films of all time. But this release and how much love they put into this, it just blew me away. I haven't had this much fun going through features and stuff like that in a very, very long time. So I just wanted to come on here and show you guys a little early review before it goes up for pre-order tomorrow. Like I said, it's limited to 5,000 units, so make sure you get your orders in. I'm assuming they're going to ship out very fast because they had them in stock at Flashback Weekend in Chicago over the weekend. So that is all I got for you guys today. If you could please subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it so much. My next goal is 500 subscribers. We hit 200. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.